Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Alright, so we're heading back into the galaxy map and I've had a bit of a think about what we want to do. So we've got a couple of options ahead of us and I'm thinking what we're going to end up doing is maybe some of the side missions. This Tachanka mission coming up looks like it's a pretty high priority, so I want to have a couple more upgrades before we do that. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is, since we're already here, we're just going to go ahead and swing over to Eula. So we're going to go ahead and fly on over and we'll see if we can find some things. We'll go for a quick scan. I cannot remember if there are any any Reapers about, but it looks like there are not. We've recovered everything that we can. Alright, let's head down to Benning and we'll see about these Cerberus abductions. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. So, Benning, the nearest garden world to Arcturus Station, is the primary source of its food supply and an important staging area for starship maintenance and repair. Occupying the planet would be a key in any attempt to retake the system relay. Scattered intelligence indicates that during the battles of Arcturus and Earth, the Reapers sent a small force to Benning to destroy its convoys, spaceports, and starships. With the population immobilized and communications cut, the main force concentrated on the larger prize, knowing they could return before repairs could be made or help could arrive. Heat sources in Benning space indicate a non-Reaper presence here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and land. Alright, so I guess, who do we bring? We're dealing with Cerberus. Let's see, what have we got here for Edie? Overload and yeah, you know what? Let's bring Edie. We haven't brought her for a little bit of time. And you know what? Let's also bring Javik. I see no reason not to. It's not like we've got any bad squad members, but it's been a bit of time, so we'll go ahead and we'll bring him. Okay, that will do. As for our weaponry, let's see what we can do. Our weight is a little bit over capacity. The Black Widow is good. The Phaeston was a pretty decent weapon as well. That said though, we are running rather heavy. I'm thinking maybe what we do here is... let's see about modding our sniper rifle. We'll go ahead and... I think we go for some lightweight materials. That'll help us out a bit, and then we keep the extra damage. I think that'd be fine, so we'll confirm that. That saves us a bit there. As for our assault rifle, the precision scope is nice, but at the same time, I don't know if it's incredibly beneficial. Maybe, what have we got? Okay, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and keep the... yeah, we're going to pick up the superior lightweight alloys and we will see about maybe going for... the damage isn't much. Let's go with the stability. Yeah, we'll see how that... actually, you know what? We'll just take more magazines. That's a good enough plan. Alright, that saves us a fair bit of weight here. As for our Scorpion, we do have that with the weight reduction, which is good because that thing is heavy. And then the pistol's not bad. Could go for some extra damage, but at the moment it's still killing particularly well. Could go for some melee stunning. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and keep the scope. There's not much else that we can really do with that. But that does improve our situation for a little bit. Maybe we can afford to buy some upgrades to these weapons, and that should hopefully save us a bit of weight. As for Javik, we'll keep him with his particle rifle because he seems to like that, and the Scorpion too is pretty decent for him. Though this time again, we will go ahead and boost up its... what have we got? Bits and pieces. Let's go with the... oh. Hang on a second. We'll go with the magnifier. I think that's the way to do it. And then, do we leave melee attached? Let's just go with the high caliber rifle. I think that's the way that we do this. Yeah, alright. That'll be fine for him. Alright, and Edie, what about you? You have the heavy pistol. and the Shuriken. Let's go ahead and switch that over to the Tempest. I think that's it's a little bit slower, but it's much more accurate, better capacity, the weight's not an issue. We can go ahead and throw on the power amplifier, as well as, I think we'll go for the damage. Oh no, maybe we go for the recoil. Yeah, let's go for the recoil, keep it nice and controllable. And then as for the pistol, let's go with, you know what, I really do like that Scorpion. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we'll pick that up. Let's go with more power amplification, as well as the... yeah, I guess the high caliber barrel. Okay, well, that will do. Let's go ahead and confirm. Let's move on to spending some points. Edie's got 13. Let's go with the Overload. Yeah, I think Overload is a good call here. Yeah, if we can burn through shields nice and quickly, that is always ideal. Hit an additional target or increase the damage. I think we'll go... I think we'll go for the damage. And then let's go for the recharge speed, or incapacitate weak organic enemies for a short duration. Huh. Tempting, but I think we'll go for the recharge speed just to get more powers used more frequently. And then we've got 4 more points, so we can either go for the shield damage. Yeah, an additional 100%. That would be very nice. I think that is also well and truly worth it. Yeah, but we will have to save for that. We could go ahead and pick up Incinerate as well. May not be a bad plan. Impact radius or damage. I think we'll go... No, well, let's go for the impact radius. Make sure that we can actually hit... Actually, you know what? No, I was about to say maybe we do that just so we can hit multiple things, but Edie uses her own powers. Let's just make sure that whenever she throws them out that they do significant damage. That way we don't have to worry about the specifics of what she's targeting. Alright, do we save up for the Dark Channel? I think that we will. The Lift Grenade could be fun, but I think we'll save up for that one there. As for us, we have no more points. So, let's go ahead and see if we can help out what's going on at Benning.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
Alright, so we've got some civilians. Let's go ahead and... oh, we don't have any ammo for everybody, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can save anyone. Oh, here we go. Oh. Civilians are going down. There's enemies up over here. Hang on a second. You know what? Let's see if we can pick up anything good. Alright, hang on a second. We need to move up as quick as we can. Oh. Salvage what we can get. Secure the upper streets. Alright. Let's go ahead and take down that turret.
Diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
Alright, we'll take care of him. Yeah, I think I'm liking this assault rifle more without the scope too. That's good. Alright, what do we got there? Crafty fellow dodging my powers. Dog tag? Alright, we'll pick that up, whatever that is. Hang on a second, where are the enemies? They're landing around us? Ah, upstairs. Alright, that's not a bad place to hide, but it won't save you. Alright, let's just quickly step back for a bit.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
Okay.
They won't know what hit them.
So we've got more civilians over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to save any. We'll try and pick up what we can. Oh, more money. A PDA, be careful. Nemo, if you can read this, stay away from the taxi stand. That place is crawling with Cerberus soldiers. By Ellie. Oh, speaking of which. There we are. We'll deal with you. There we go. Alright, we've got some... Oh, the civilians are alright. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to have to talk to them, but I think we'll use this opportunity to quickly scout the area. Run. 21 reading this, don't trust Cerberus. They're taking people against their will, just run. Whatever you do, don't look back. Run. Okay, clearly people got what was going on. Alright. Let's see what else we can scavenge. It looks like a whole area up over there is going to be a little bit curious. Alright, so we've gone through there. I guess we can climb up through there, but that's not really. Hang on a second. Alright, just double checking. What do we see? Nothing yet. Huh. Alright, well that's where we landed, I think. Okay, so maybe this area isn't as big as I initially thought. Alright, I'm thinking this might be just a little bit of a side mission, so let's just make sure that we collect what we can. We missed nothing in here. Let's just quickly check... let's quickly check out these last buildings. And then I think we'll talk to the civilians and see what we can see. Oh, there we go. A capacitor helmet. Alright, we're going to have a look at our armor because we've picked up a few things over a couple of missions. So we should probably make sure that we are updated as best as possible. Oh, and Medigel. Can we salvage? Yes, we can. Alright. Ammunition is available up over here. Let's just double check. Where were the civilians? Just over there? Alright, let's just make sure that there was nothing else. No? Okay. We'll go ahead and talk to them. Hopefully they can get in one of those shuttles and get out of here. Alright.
Look! Reinforcements are here!
Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard it. We hold here.
We die together.
Alright, let's try and keep those civilians alive. Let's see, what have we got? Got a pretty defensible position.
Let's get out of here.
Hurry, get to the landing pad.
Alright, we'll defend the civilians if possible. Oh. Here we go, we'll get rid of you. Alright, let's get rid of this Centurion first. And you know what? Let's maybe see about throwing a, actually a lift grenade could be handy. There we go, that's nice. Alright, what do we reckon? I might drop something big down here. There's a bit of a wider space. Alright, let's take some cover and deal with this appropriately. Let's not get in trouble. Let's deal with you. Oh. No turrets for you. Alright, anybody else? There we go. Very convenient that they don't have shields. They could really slow us down if they did. flank these guys. Whoops. You know what? We're fine. We don't need to change weapons. Alright. What have we got? One more? There we go. Let's just double check. Civilians are still safe for now. Alright, hang on a second. What are you? You're up over here, yeah. Oh. There you go. Oh. Alright, still good on ammo. I think we're fairly... Oh my goodness, where do these guys keep on coming from? Alright, I'm just going to quickly push through. Oh, we got them. Okay. Let's check that they get out safely.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
Oh, alright. Well, that was all that it was. Okay, so... Alright then. That was a lot quicker and easier than I thought. Let's continue the evac.
Strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
You do have to wonder what's going on there. Alright, well at least we got some better funding, that's always helpful. We did get that level up as well, so we're at 4 points. I think we'll continue waiting for the adrenaline rush. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, and then... well, yeah, I suppose we should probably make our way back to the map. Although, you know what, let's switch out our armor first. Alright, so we'll leave them be. But what I'm thinking... yeah, what I'm thinking we're going to do is, yeah. I'm pretty sure Benning was one of those missions that we had, so let's just double check. Yeah, here we go. So I feel like we found what's happened there. We can go ahead and drop that off. Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and finish off the rest of these missions outside of Tachanka. Swing past the Citadel, finish off these missions, see if we can get a level up and some upgrades.
So stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate at mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too.
Alright, so what have we got here? We have a couple of options. So this is what we've got at the moment, the mnemonic visor. I'm thinking maybe we go for, let's see, the capacitor helmet's not bad for the extra shield regen. There is the sentry interface, that gives us a good shield boost. You know what? It's a better looking interface than what we currently have. That said though, more shields is always a pretty good thing. I'm tempted to go there. We've also got the full helmets. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pick up the Sentry interface. Let's see, for our... what have we got? For our main armor, we have the option for weapon damage over power damage. Can also go for shield regeneration. What else is there? Health boost. Okay, I'm thinking... What have we currently got? We've got the Cerberus Council version here. So that gives us power damage, which isn't too bad. I'm thinking maybe we go... Actually, you know what? That's... Yeah, pretty heavily armored. Go for some extra weapon damage? Sure, we'll see how that plays out. It could be worth something. And then our shoulders, what have we got here? I think... Oh, we've only got the 2 options, so it's either... headshot damage and weapon damage. Okay, we'll maintain both of those. I think that's fine. The arms, we will switch from our health boost, because again, we're not really having our shields get busted up. We'll go for, let's see, power recharge or weapon damage. How does that all look? So this is for our arms. They're not bad. Wait, what is this other one? So this is power recharge and weapon damage, or just straight up weapon damage? You know what, I reckon that's not bad. We'll go ahead and we'll keep a little bit of both. That should be fine. And then for our legs, what does that affect? Looks like this is currently on weapon damage. We could pick up some ammo capacity. Yeah, but again, we're not really running out on capacity of ammunition, so I guess we'll keep it as is. Yeah, alright, that'll do. Do we want to change around any of our colours? Oh wow, this is so much nicer than the previous game, being able to have a bit of a look as to what we want to go with. I'm thinking maybe... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't mind that. Also go with that darker green. I reckon we go here with the grey there, and then for tint number 2 we might take it to a bit more of a darker tone. I don't think brown is necessarily what we want. I'm thinking maybe more of a let's see, more of that olive green. It's pretty good actually. Yeah, there we go. We'll pick up those. And then as for lights, what have we got? We have the lights on the back. Yeah, maybe we just go with the green. That'll do. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We do have the pattern color, of course, that we can change. I think that's mainly, yeah, for the main stuff there. We'll go... let's just double check that nothing else changes too much. No, it looks like it's only our shoulders and the N7 logo just after the 7. I think we'll go ahead and we'll pick up... Yeah, there we go. We'll go with the brown. That's not a bad choice, I think. Alright, so that's all of our weapons done. That is nice. Do we have anyone we want to catch up with, or should we just take a mission? I think we'll go ahead and head back to the CIC and fly to a new location. I think that would be advisable. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head out of here. And that's all of our assets recovered from Eula. Go ahead and swing back to Arcturus. And do we have anything to scan?
Signal confirmed.
Oh, actually we do have Reapers around here. Okay. Let's see what's at Arcturus Station. Oh, intel from the Battle of Arcturus. Alright, that's not bad. We will leave that there. That's half of the stuff. You know what? And because the Reapers are around, I'm going to quickly switch back to controller. Nothing to scan over here. Alright. We're going to have to go... Oh, there it is. Alright, we're going to have to quickly scoot on by. Hop back in. Oh. Wrong side of the system. There we go. Alright, we can get there fast enough. swing through, we'll pick up that extra bit of fuel. That does refuel us up to maximum, and then we can power down the power up the throttle
Jump successful.
and get on out of there before anything gets worse. Okay, so we can either head to the missing scouts. Yeah, I think that's where we'll go. All right, so yeah, I think that's what we will do. We'll see what we can find. So let's see. I think... what have we got here? We've got the listening post. I guess we'll go ahead and scan. Nothing there yet. Alright, we're going to have trouble at some point soon. I can feel it. Okay, why is there nothing here? That feels weird. Alright, well, you know what? I guess we'll just go ahead and investigate the scouts, and then we can always search it on the way back. But again, until we find something the first time round, it's not like we can actually know how much of the assets we have left to recover. Because once we've got one, we can figure out from the percentages after that. Oh, actually, you know what? There's a little planet in there. No? Huh. Most curious. Nothing's going on in here, and no sign of the Reapers either. I guess it does make some kind of tactical sense, given given that they are trying to wipe everything out. If they do have a strong presence, they can probably go ahead and just sit on top of the relay and get anything that pops on through while leaving the rest, fairly well isolated. Alright, well, you know what? If we're about to go ahead and speak to these guys... you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll exit. Yeah, alright, so what we're going to do is we'll quickly check in with some of our crew, because again, I feel like that mission could go for a little bit. I want to make sure that we are, we're not, missing out on too much in an episode. So let's go ahead and we'll swing back towards the crew deck. We'll see if we can get any extra... oh, that's right, we got extra intel, so we should go past Liara's broker position, and we'll see about trying to get some extra bonuses.
Say that again.
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
Wow, that's a bit rough. Instead of getting taken out from the Reapers, they took themselves out and a few of them along with them. Wow. Alright, so it looks like we have some telemetry captured from Arcturus Station. Shows just how quickly Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire in the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power looking for new ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Alright, so we have weapon damage and we have shields. I think we're going to go for weapon damage. That'll work for most things, I think. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick that up. So that means, an extra 5% to weapon damage twice over. That is very good. It's better than the other. And then let's maybe have a chat to Liara, because I don't think we've seen her working at this terminal before.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Alright, a little bit of war giving a bit of an existential crisis. That is not exactly what you would hope for, but, you know, it is understandable. Alright, no extra emails for us to read through. I'm glad she's at least feeling better.
Please, enjoy your day.
Alright, let's see. Should we check in with Garrus as well? I suppose it's probably going to be interesting to see his thoughts, especially since the Primarch did lose his son. I'm sure he's got some insight.
Later.
Or maybe he does not have some insight. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take whatever we can get. Alright, so let's see. We still have Eve on board. That's fine. We've had a good chat with her before. Do we have anyone else on this this level? Let's see. No, we've got nothing in the starboard. We've got nothing in the crew quarters.
Anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Well, Dr. Chokwa is there. Also, too, it's good to see that she's actually talking with the crew. I guess, integrating with the crew is probably very good for everybody. Alright, let's have a talk to the doctor and see if we can help.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Well, that's very nice.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, so we've got Adams there as well. Oh, you know what we haven't done? I believe we did give a pardon to Gabby and what was it? For some reason I want to say Liam, but that doesn't seem right. Alright, let's head to engineering and see how they're doing. I don't think we've had the opportunity to speak to them yet.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells. And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth. Commander, thank you.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Commander.
Okay, well, I guess they're happy. That's good. Let's see. Nothing much else back there. I guess we can double check.
The commander didn't forget.
Well, it's nice to know that they're happy that we thought of them.
So interested in my people, sorry.
Protheans were always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened.
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best.
Okay, so let's have a chat to Javik. I don't think we've talked to him since our initial onboarding process.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey.
Not exactly uplifting, but alright. Alright, and I think... Wait a second, is there anything we can... Yeah, here we go, we'll check out the map. Oh, of course, we have Diana Allers. Yeah, we should probably check in with her. She has been doing a lot of work for the Alliance News Network. It would probably make sense to make sure.
Newest crew member.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Okay, well, we'll let her continue her own musings then, if there's nothing beneficial to add. Alright, so I guess that realistically means we can go ahead and maybe check in with James. We'll see how he's doing, and yeah, we'll see what's going on down.
Lola, you see that Krogan female?
Up close and personal.
I think the male's got the pretty gene.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines. It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, well, things are working out there. That's good. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not sure if we've picked up all of our models yet. I know that we've found a few lying around storage here and there. We definitely need to keep an eye out for them because I wouldn't mind putting them back in their rightful spot in my cabin. So, yeah, we will do that. Also, let's see. Is there anything that we can go ahead and bother about? There are some upgrades for weapons. We do have $70,000. We could upgrade some of these. That wouldn't be the worst. I'm not, what do you call it? I am enjoying the Phaeston pretty well. We could go ahead and do that. We could also try and maybe, what else could we upgrade? I don't know, but we're not paying any extra, so I suppose we should probably improve a weapon or two. And you know what? At the moment, we're using it a bit. Oh, the question is Scorpion. Maybe we can boost that. There we go. So that would be ammo damage, capacity, and weight. That's very heavy. I think that's probably one of the best things that we could upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase that. We'll do that maybe... I don't know. Let's go for a level... a 5th generation I guess. A Mark V. I don't know how we want to codify discussing what version of things they are. You know what? Let's go ahead and boost this up as well. We've already got the basic one. Go ahead and improve those. And I think we'll take the 5th as well. Yeah, alright, so that's going to get quite costly. Looks like that is about all we can afford. Oh, and for some reason they're no longer available. Okay, so either they're locked behind progress, or we just have to find some more of them. But either way, that's not bad. We'll boost up. What else do we want? The Black Widow we could also improve on. We've still got good money, so I suppose we should. And you know what? We'll do that once more. And we'll save the rest of our cash just in case we find something on the Citadel after our next couple of missions. Alright, so what's that? That's Gunsmith level 5? Yeah, there we go. So we've got some upgraded weapons. We should go ahead and... Do we worry about the procurement? No, that's an extra cost. We can see what's available, so if we do want to purchase something new, whether it's sniper rifles, better modifications for our weapons, yeah, all sorts of options there, but I don't think we will because, again, money is tight. As for the weapon bench, let's go ahead and see what kind of weight we've reduced. Yeah, look at that, now down to minus 42. That is so much better than where we were at. So we still have weight reduction on all of these. We'll probably boost that up a little bit further, but I'm enjoying what we've got. That capacity is also getting quite decent. Maybe we go ahead and we swap that out. I don't think we're going to need quite so much ammunition. Maybe we go either stability. We wouldn't mind that. We have seen our shots trailing off as we sustain fire. The damage isn't going to make a huge difference, and neither is the scope. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go with the assault rifle stability damper number 2, Mark II. That'll be good. And then I think that's about sufficient for now. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Alright, so that'll be decent enough. We'll leave that be for now. We'll tweak things as we get to them, but I'm sure that's going to be for us to deal with mainly in the next one. Yep, I think we're going to go ahead and see what's going on. Maybe if there's any Rachni problems, we'll deal with them. And yeah, we will see how it all plays out. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.